Positive energy all the time. If you want to know how I know what's going on, it's because I'll be watching Showface News. Y'all go over and subscribe to Showface News. That's how I keep up with what's going on these internet streets. That's my source of information. Anything shaking, Showface News gonna talk about it. So I'll be up on everything happening because my brother over at Showface News. So y'all go check out Showface News and you'll know everything going on in the community. Straight up. Anything going on social media, entertainment, anything with anybody with any type of popularity of any kind, he on top of it. One of the hardest working men on YouTube. Good to see everybody. Hope y'all having a great night. We got San Jose in the building. We got New York City in the building. Of course, I'm representing Chicago. Everybody on Facebook, what's up? Everybody on Kick, everybody on Twitch, everybody on YouTube, and everybody on both of my Facebook accounts. I am representing the Windy City. Rep your city, rep your city. Rep your city. I'm going to talk about some situations with the young people. I feel sorry for the young people in the United States. I don't feel like these people are doing nothing for the next young generation. I think they're leaving the young generation in the hole. How is the young generation supposed to survive under these conditions? Somebody tell me something. I'm 67 and they trying to close the door on me. Trying to make it where it's crazy for me by the time I get 75. They trying to make it crazy. Those of us that's in our mid 60s and up, they trying to make it crazy for us. How we gonna survive? The Queen Alexis is in the building, just as pretty as she wanna be. We got Orlando in the building. You know, how are we supposed to make it? How are our children supposed to make it the way things is going? Like the way things is going is really messed up. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't trying to push no fear. But when I look at the economy and I look at the politics and I look at the job market and AI and all this, like, how is the next generation supposed to maneuver in this mess? You know what I'm saying? Somebody, even social media, what's that going to be like for the next generation? How are they going to, you know what I'm saying? How the next generation going to survive? We got Atlanta, Georgia in the building. Is anybody really paying attention to that? I don't see no future for them. It's like, here's society, everybody. The cost of living is doing this. Everybody right here. There's some people hitting a lick, boom, they hitting for a bag. But the people that's hitting for a bag is a small number compared to everybody else. So society, prices and everything going up. Some people hitting and getting a bag going up. But the majority is still in the same position. How are these people going to survive? Going to college ain't going to do no good. He said, go to college again. Go to college and do what? How you going to pay for college? You go to college, you pay for college, get out and do what? Nothing. There ain't no opportunities in college for you. Everything they telling you to go to college and learn is finna be replaced by AI and computers and technology. Anybody that's trying to tell you that you can go learn something in college and that's going to be valuable in 5 years is lying. Because all of those skills you going to college for is going to be out of here. And as far as going for medical, how many doctors are they going to need? Because ain't nobody going to be able to afford medical treatment. So who you going to doctor on? Because they're going to just have people out in this street sick. People not going to be able to afford to go to the doctor. So if you get more doctors, where the jobs? How you going to be a nurse and a doctor with less hospitals and less medical treatment? You got Jimmy saying go to college. He ain't being specific. He like go to college. Go to college and do what? Nothing. College students out here broke. And don't be trolling over here, bro. You already said that once. One more time, you got to come back tomorrow. We heard you the first time. Don't be trolling. Go to college and do what? What specific field that you can take in college where those jobs is increasing? Because it ain't no jobs in this country increasing. They're all going down. There is no positions or no occupations that is increasing employment. Not a one. Not a one. People are on social media making money, sending you the links to buy stuff off of Amazon. People are on social media selling you ideas to make money. And that's how they're making money. They're making money claiming they're telling you how to make money. If they could tell you how to make money, why would they have to make money off of telling you to make money? Truckers losing jobs. Technical losing jobs. Engineers losing jobs. Left and right. There's some jobs in medical, but there's less people that can afford to go to the hospital. Have you been to an emergency room in the United States? Like they're super packed. If you get to the emergency room at 10 in the morning, you might not get seen until 7 in the morning, the next morning. He said they'll do universal basic income. With what money? Where they going to get money to pay you? I know you want to say things get that bleak because you don't want to believe the ultimate what they'll do if it's too many bodies. Because let's keep it real. If there's a lot of bodies that they can't feed, there's another alternative. Let's keep it real. There is another alternative if they can't afford to take care of a lot of people. that nobody want to talk about. There is another alternative if there's too many people that nobody want to talk about. There's another alternative. And it ain't universal basic income. There's another alternative if they don't need you that I can't say over here. But we're not going to play like we don't know the other alternative. There is another alternative if there's too many people. There's another alternative. Certain stuff I can even respond to. Can't even respond. Because we live in a world where there's some people don't want to dance to the music and don't want to face the music. They don't want to face it or dance to it. Somebody said they need people to promote their junk when all their stuff being promoted by AI. That's why I say some people just be talking. Every commercial you see on social media ain't even people, it's AI. So how they need people when AI doing it? It's just talking. I'm really on this. I really see what's going on. Go on Instagram. 85% of the commercials is AI. They ain't got no people doing no commercials no more. What do you mean they need people to sell their stuff? They got AI selling that stuff, and they ain't selling nothing. Look, are y'all paying attention? The other day, they tried to sell me a coat for like $5. Y'all pay attention. Click on some of them advertisements. And when you click on the advertisement, it says $190, but you can get it right now for $31. Nobody buying that stuff. Y'all don't see them giving away stuff on Instagram, giving it away. Nobody's buying nothing. Look. Check this out. Let's say you ordered something from a company 2.5 years ago. I'm going to see who's seen this. So you ordered some stuff from a company 2.5 years ago. And then after a while, they hit you, right? They hit you like 2 or 3 months later. They say, don't forget us, right? You trolling. Yeah, you trolling. Once I like try to tell somebody something, and then it get to a point where you're trying to over talk what I'm doing, then you got to go. But once you get to the point where you're trying to mods, who was that I just did? Put them on timeout. My shell. I don't know if I did it too long. Go and make it till tomorrow. Let them come back tomorrow. Because I don't need, when I say right, I don't want nobody saying left. And I say right and they say left. And I'm not doing that. I'm over here to teach the people. And when I see somebody that's pushing confusion, they got to go. We don't do that over here. Check this out. Let's say you bought something 3 years ago, right? Tell me if I'm lying. You ordered it on like Instagram. You click something and you ordered something 3 years ago. After about 2 or 3 months, you use it. They hit you back. They say, they send you an advertisement to your phone or your email. You don't respond. They stop emailing you. Tell me all them people ain't emailed you in the last 5 months. In the last 5 months, everybody I ever bought something from have emailed me with a sale. I know I ain't the only one. People that I ain't heard from 2 years, a year and a half, all of a sudden right now, they are desperately emailing me, trying to get me to buy something. You know why? They're going out of business. Am I the only one? Y'all ain't, they're not begging you to buy stuff? I'm getting emails. Get 8 shirts for $7. They're not begging you like people you ain't bought stuff from, but all of a sudden they send you. Then you go, right? You see something. You click on their page, right? You like, you go through the process to buy it and you decide not to buy it. And it's in your cart and you just log off. Tell me they're not coming back saying, you still got something in the cart. You still got something in the cart. You want to get it. You still got something in the cart. You left, Pharaoh, you left something in the cart. Then after 2 days, they say, you left something in the cart. We'll give you $30 off if you just go ahead and buy it. So say it was $60. First, they'll tell me I left it in the cart. Then they'll tell me, we'll give it to you for $30. Now, they didn't just sell it to me at $30 at first, but now they saying, I left it in the cart. You left it in the cart. All right, all right, all right. Just give us $30. We'll give you $30 off if you just go ahead and get it. I'm like, wow, desperate. And they keep hitting me. You sure you don't want to get nothing? You sure? You forgot about us? You sure? Then they hit me with like crazy sales. Crazy sales. They told me I could get a coat for about $5. Big coat. I said, $5? They're like, yeah, $5. A big winter coat. I said, this coat ain't going to look like this. You know what I'm saying? They're going broke. They're going broke because they ain't never been begging me like that before. They ain't been, people hit me. I bought workout powders and stuff years ago. They hit me now. You sure you don't want to get none? I said, man, I ain't bought none from y'all in 2 years. They're like, we got this creatine right now. We basically giving it away. You sure you don't want it? I'm like, dang. Am I like they begging? To the point where like I'm deleting. And then when I go to my trash, that's when I can see, dang, I deleted all these. My trash be full of them, man. I'll be just deleting it out my email. And then after a while, I'll go to the trash. It'd be like 50 companies that I bought stuff from. And this is recently. This is over like the last 6 to 8 weeks. This is like recently. Because they going broke. They going out of business. They going out of business. The economy is tanking. It's tanking. A lot of people are finna get sent home between now and April 1st. Yeah, you're getting sent home. A lot of people getting sent home. A lot of people. A lot of stores closing. A lot of stores. A lot of Starbucks, Walgreens, stuff like that closing. Dollar stores closing. All your big fashion stores, they closing. Only the main ones that's making money gonna stay open. They selling each other. I know one company, they do clothing, they sold to another company, and the company that they sold to is broke and owe everybody. How you sell your company to this company, but the company that bought your company ain't been paying their people. So a broke company bought a company. But the company that bought the company is broke and ain't paying nobody, which means the company they bought finna go out of business. I mean, all you gotta do is open your eyes, you can see it. I believe by February, they're gonna be giving cars away. You're gonna be able to get a car for $5,000. Watch. You're gonna be able to get a $20,000, $30,000 car for $5 or $7,000. Watch. Watch. You watch. You're gonna be able to get a car for $5 to $7,000, brand new. If you got three, they'll let you pay the other three. They'll let you pay the other 3 or 4 because they begging their ass off. They not making no money. Like ain't nobody making no money. Nobody's making no money. It's so bad when somebody is making money. Look how they highlight. Like, look how they highlight 50 Cent's concerts. Why? Why are they highlighting what he doing? The couple people that's doing shows, they highlight it. But ain't nobody else doing those shows. How many shows coming to your city? Name big concerts. Ain't no big concerts coming to your city. Ain't no concerts coming to Chicago. Who? Who? They trying to stack the artists to even get somebody to go. There ain't hardly no little shows. Barely any big artists. It's dry as a bone out here. A bunch of empty buildings. I don't know about where y'all live in Chicago. They got a bunch of high rises and apartment buildings empty. They pretending they full. Ain't nobody in them. That hour and 15-minute rush hour traffic now is 25 minutes. You know, Chicago, you can go from one side to the other side during rush hour, and when it's popping, just from North Avenue to Roosevelt could easily take you 30 minutes. Now, 10 minutes. Where's the other 20 minutes of traffic? When you go out Saturday in a big city like Chicago, it ain't moving like, shaking like that. Now, I know some people don't understand because you might be young. You ain't been outside years and years like me, but I've been outside. I know how the traffic flow. The only way they making money is the airlines is making money. That's the last thing that people are still trying to take flights. But they're giving a lot of them flights away. All you got to do is find out where you're going to go and look all week. And there's a day you can go for dirt ass cheap. Do I think the street hustlers are getting money? No. The street hustlers ain't getting no money because it ain't no more street hustles. What's the new street hustle? It ain't one. The streets been dried up. Smoke shops took that money from the smoke. Ain't no hustle. Ain't nobody outside the hustle from the streets is empty. The streets is somewhere you get shot now. It ain't like back when I was the streets is where you get shot. Ain't no more getting no money in the streets. What happened to Big U son? Ain't no more. It ain't nothing out there but robbers and police. That's it. You either going to jail or you getting unalived because the jail got to make money and they grab it. Anything move. The streets is, man, the streets ain't nothing but a war zone. Anybody getting no money out there? The streets is a war zone. Ain't no money in the streets. That been over with. Ain't no money out there. Most of these dudes you see with all these big chains of money, they scamming and robbing. They ain't making no legitimate money. They stick up, they robbing, they scamming. And they get on here with a big chains, and all they jewelry fake. They tell you they got on $100,000 worth of jewelry. Man, that stuff costs $8,000, and they scam to get that. Look, remember about 3, 4 years ago, they was like about the strip clubs. Tell me you've been hearing about the strip clubs. You don't hear nothing about strip clubs no more. You don't see no man on Instagram used to see videos of dudes at the strip club throwing money. Tell me you still see that. You don't see that no more. Like you do not see dudes throwing money at the strip club. You ain't seen that in over 24 months, almost 30 months, unless I'm tripping. That used to be common on social media, especially Instagram. You do not see no money on the ground at no strip clubs. If you do, tell me. Anybody do? Because I don't see it, don't come across my timeline no more. Do y'all be seeing strip clubs on your timeline like we used to? I don't. Who's out here getting money? It's a few people. Uh, uh, mostly people get money hitting the trains, smash and grab, burglaries, home invasions. Basic, mostly that I know of. Over the last 24 months that I know of. Scamming. Well, most of these dudes out here that's on the internet, they pretending they get money, trying to get some money by pretending they get money. So they pretending they get money, trying to get some money, but they ain't getting no money. They pretending. Some rappers might be getting some money doing some little shows. That look like it's slowly drying up, but that's still kind of hanging on. But it looked weaker than it was last year and the year before. It looked like rappers that do like the little clubs, it looked like they was getting more money like 2 years ago than like today. It don't look like they getting them shows like that. It just don't look like they getting that same money. It look like it's drying up. Unless I'm tripping, it don't look like they getting that. It look like that's drying up. What y'all think? It just seemed like they was getting more money doing shows 2 years ago. Even the content creators, they not drying up. Gillian Wallow ain't dried up. Listen, is Gillian Wallow popping now like they was 2 years ago? It don't look like it. Why is everybody trying to go do podcasts? Jim Jones trying to do it. Jada Kiss, Fat Joe, Gillian Wallow, Cam and Mace. Everybody and their mama trying to be on Instagram and YouTube. Why? Ain't no money. The biggest payer is YouTube. YouTube paying more people than anybody. Right today, YouTube is the biggest employer. If I'm lying or if I'm reaching, tell me. YouTube is the biggest employer. The main people getting bags is getting it off of YouTube. You take away YouTube, ain't no bags nowhere. YouTube is the number one media in America today. YouTube making so much money, Africans is on there talking about what's going on with Black Americans. Y'all ain't seeing all them Africans breaking down Black American situations? A whole bunch of Africans is on YouTube talking about what's going on with us. They doing it respectfully, but they Africans. And they breaking down everything that's happening on social media. Y'all ain't notice that? Like, who is all these Africans talking about what? What? Like over the last 9 months, I've been seeing all these Africans doing YouTube, breaking down stories and got people talking and showing different people talking. That's a new thing. Go copy a bunch of people talking and then show them talking, and then you come in and say, this is why this and this is why that. And then you just chop up a bunch of TikTok videos and put it together. And then you make content off of talking about the TikTok, the 10 people you took off TikTok talking, and you chop them all up talking about the same thing, and then you commentate on it. And like everybody chopping up TikTok videos and making videos and commentate, if they talking about closing stores, they'll chop up all the TikTok videos about closing stores. People are talking about closing stores. And why are they closing stores? Then they'll show 3 people talking about it, 4. Then they'll come in and say so. Then they'll show 4 more people talking about closing stores. And then let me know what you think in the comments. I said, what the hell? It's crazy as hell. Like YouTube is the number one employer in media. All the big money people. Where's Vlad TV getting his money from? YouTube. Where's Shannon Sharp getting his money from? YouTube. But where's the rest of the money in the country? I don't see none. I don't see no job opportunities. I don't see nothing opening up. Not really. I don't see it. I don't see it. The company's going broke. They can't afford no offices. They got everybody working from their home. They got you working from home because they can't afford office space. Okay, all them businesses that got all that office space, how are they doing? If everybody's working from home, how is real estate doing that was renting out all that office space? You telling me they not flopping? They going broke. Somebody, from all of these people working at home, somebody's going broke. Somebody's going broke. Because when people ain't got to go to work, they ain't buying no clothes downtown and no, because they ain't got to go to work. They ain't buying no lunch. They just eating at home. So these restaurants got to be going broke with all these people working from their home. Television got to be going broke. Who watches TV? Nobody. Everybody's on YouTube and TikTok. TV got to be going broke. All the TV stations is on Instagram and YouTube. ABC News, YouTube. NBC, YouTube. Everybody's on YouTube. So who's watching regular TV when all the TV people on YouTube? You're looking at an economical collapse. And what are they leaving for the next younger generation? Nothing. I don't see nothing for the next generation. I don't see any type of economical opportunity for the next generation. I don't see no fields they can go into. Everybody I know in trucking is going broke. The trucking industry is crashing. Cab industry crashing. Public transportation crashing. Uber and Lyft on life support. DoorDash and all them on life support. All them hustles, Instacart, all that is barely making it. None of that is popping like it was 3 years ago. All that stuff is much slower now. Uber drivers is not making what we used to make when I was driving. Lyft, nobody's making money like they used to. I mean, nobody, including Whole Foods. Whole Foods is not popping. I'm telling you, Whole Foods is not popping. It's dry as hell in there. I'm talking about bone dry. They in there selling frozen pizza and stuff, frozen food. As a matter of fact, if you go in Whole Foods, if you think I'm lying, you live by Whole Foods, go in there every other day and go in the morning and watch how much vegetables they throwing away. They throwing away tons of fruit and vegetables that's going bad because ain't nobody buying it. I'm talking about tons. They got people come every day to throw that bad stuff away. That's how much vegetables is going bad right on the shelf. They don't want you to see it. Early in the morning, they got people out there throwing that stuff away, putting fresh vegetables up there. Got the machine spraying on it, trying to keep that stuff alive because ain't nobody buying it. Ain't nobody when you check out, ain't nobody checking out. It's like 2 aisles open. It looked like a ghost town. A lot of products is gone. A lot of the companies they was buying from is gone. You ain't seeing nobody buying no new cars. They fronting in the car, but the car is 2 years old. They haven't created nothing for the younger generation. The younger generation ain't got no opportunities right now. It don't look like it. What would you advise a young person to be? They could probably go in medical, probably. But I mean, everybody's medical insurance getting so bad. They talk about 50-year mortgage. You know how many people gonna go broke? 50. You know how much your house gonna end up costing with a 50-year mortgage? There's nothing about this economy and this political situation that shows any prosperity. This look all downhill. It looked like Trump and them trying to cash out for a crash out. That's what it looked. Trump don't look like he's trying to cash out. Trump don't look like he's trying to get every dollar he could get. He got terrorists coming over here, dudes from Saudi Arabia giving him money under the table. They say they got to go to the military, but it look like the military kicking people out. The military like, okay, you got to shave now, you got to do this, you got to do that. The military making it harder for you to go. It looked like the military running people off, like, we don't want you in there no more. We're going to use drones. Man, we're going to use drones. We buying drones. We don't need you no more. They got drones delivering food. They got Waymo doing the driving. All automation taking over. Gonna be worse 2026. When y'all see the automation they coming with next year, you're gonna realize what I'm telling you. They finna send you home. Amazon bringing in them heavy. Ain't gonna be no cab drivers hardly. I seen 3 cab drivers sitting, and Waymo was picking everybody up. The cab drivers wasn't getting no rides. Uber doing and Lyft doing the job with Waymo, so you ain't gonna be able to drive Uber and Lyft because all of them gonna be Waymo. None of my friends is talking prosperity. They all working harder. I got a lot of people I know, they buying stuff and go on vacation like it's medicine to hide the fact that money is not as good. So they like fronting. It's like a weird psychological thing. Money is not as good, so they determined to still make it look like money is good. That's the vibe. The vibe. I'm still going on a cruise because I still got to make it look like things is good, even though it's not. And then the cruise is a bunch of poor people at the cruise. So now the cruises ain't even sophisticated like that. It's a bunch of broke, poor people on the cruise, fronting. The cruise is like a bunch of broke people that put their little money together and went on the cruise. Ain't got a dollar. Everything they got, they spent to go on the cruise. And you go on the cruise and there's chicks on there. You can see baby girl paycheck to paycheck. She ain't got no money. She on the cruise. A lot of dudes ain't got no money. They on the cruise. Ain't got a dime. You could tell who got money, who don't got money. The women can't even pull a man with money no more because they ain't got no money. They ain't even doing that. The men don't even want to talk to you if you ain't got no money. It used to be the men pretend they got money. They pick up women ain't got money because they thirsty. That been over now for 18 months, 24 months. They ain't doing that no more. Shorty got to have some money or they ain't trying to talk to you. Ain't no man trying to buy you nothing. Over the last 2 years, ain't no man trying to take you to dinner, buy you no jewelry, or take you nowhere. I just seen the dude. He went on a date with a chick, and he asked how much she make. He said he can't go out with her if she ain't making $120,000. He made her leave, called his mama. Mama, should I go out with her? She don't make $120,000. His mama said no. The men don't even want to talk to you if you ain't got no money. It used to be a time men took advantage of the fact you ain't got no money. Not no more. Not no more. Don't nobody, ain't no man paying for nothing. Ain't no more of that showing off. I got a Benz. I'm going to take her out because she fine. Men don't even care how you look no more. That's out of here. You could take your fine ass, go sit down somewhere. They don't want you. They're going and watch porn. They ain't. Man, listen. This whole game is changing. To me. And I'm just thinking about the young generation. I don't see nothing for the young generation. I don't see nothing. All the people that's saying there's opportunity, they charging. How am I supposed to believe you this opportunity when you charging me for a course to show me this opportunity? Everybody that's talking about you can get money, charging. You could get money out here. Pay me $300 and I'm going to show you how to get money. Boy, you just showed me how to get money. And they've been doing that since the pandemic. They've been making money off of telling you can make money. If you can make money, why do they need to make money off of telling you how to make money? If you can show me how to make money, why you charging me to show me how to make money? Why you ain't making money the way you telling me? Because that money ain't out there. They making money off of lying to you, telling you can make money. Everybody got a quick way to make money. Even in the music industry, they got these dudes on the music industry say, you can sell your music. You got to go here. You got to sign up for ASCAP here. You go sign up for this right here and your music go great. And every day this dude is on there telling you how your music can go great. And I'm like, he monetizing, lying, telling you how you can make it in the music business. But the whole time, he just making money. So how could you trust somebody that they hustle is telling you how to make money in the music industry and they making money off of telling you how to make? You can't trust dude. They got one dude, he look like a bum kind of. He's some light-skinned dude. And I've been watching him for years, and every day he swear he telling us how to make money in the music industry, but he monetizing on Instagram, probably TikTok too. And finally, I'm looking at this dude, and I'm saying, this dude lying. If you know how to make money, why you look like a bum? Why you so bummy every day? And he just talking and monetizing. You don't got to buy nothing from him. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He's a light-skinned dude with some glasses, kind of chubby looking in the face. And he got all the answers. Every day, I'm like, this dude monetizing. He making money trying to tell you that you could do all these wondrous things with music. When ain't nobody don't care nothing about no music. Don't nobody even listen to music no more. People so stressed out. There ain't nobody even listening to music no more. Is it me? People do not listen to music no more like they used to. People ain't in the mood to listen to music no more. All day, people on their phone listening to people talk. They might click on your video a little bit, but ain't nobody really into music no more. The economy's so messed up, nobody ain't feeling musical, unless it's me. Nobody feeling musical like that. It don't seem like it. I don't even be hearing nobody banging music in their cars and shit no more. They watching gossip and stuff like that. But I don't see that music energy. That shit gone. Cause music is when things feeling good and going right. And now this stuff ain't going right. So nobody feeling musical. Nobody ain't having no good time. Nobody want to hear that. Everybody trying to figure out how they can stay ahead of this curve and don't fall up under. I got friends left and right. They falling under and it's hard for them to get back up. Couple things go wrong and they back under, trying to figure out how they could dig out a hole. I got so many friends right now. Here's the hole, and here they are, and they going like this. They trying not to fall in that hole. If you got $10,000 and that shit go down to 5, it take you forever to get back up to 10. You used to could have 10, go to 5, go back up to 10, 12. Man, now you got 10 and you mess up 5. How long it take you to get back to 10? Forever. It'll take you forever. Because it just ain't no money moving like that. Heck yeah, 5-star. I ain't nobody, man, I got friends driving truck. They not making nothing. They cut all the rates for the truckers. The truckers is struggling. You hear me? Like they miles would be like, they might be getting like $10 for a mile or something. They cut that down to like $2. Something crazy. Want them to transport all this stuff for the pennies. They got to try to figure out other ways to hustle with their trucks. I was one dude, he was in the trucker business just 2 years ago. His business was growing. I don't even see him no more. I do not see bro over there talking about nothing growing no more. He got dreadlocks and he got some trucks. All of a sudden he disappeared. He not really on there talking about how great the truck is. Another dude I was following. He going roadside assistance. Man, 2 years ago he was over there. Now I don't see dude no more. I don't see the road. A lot of dudes that was making money and women was making money on social media just 2 years ago. They gone. You don't see them posting like that no more. You don't. It's like where they go. I'm telling you, go look. You don't see them hustlers like that like you seen 2, 3 years ago on Instagram. They start dwindling away till now. You don't see none of that. And it's like they sending you all, Instagram sending you all distractions. Am I the only one? I'm like, who are these people? Am I the only one seeing people? And I'm like, who are these people on my Instagram? I don't know none of these people. And I'll get 10 videos trying to sell me the same product that I don't even know if it's the same product. It'd be like the same name. They don't know if this stuff is bootleg or whatever. And they'll be like, grow your hair, use this. Then the other one, grow your hair, use this. Then the other one, grow your hair, use that. Then the other one, grow your hair, do this. Like 30 different grow your hair. Everybody gonna show you. Then it's a whole bunch of dudes. Oh, you want to have a better, make love to a woman better? You take ashwagandha, this and this and this. Then another dude come and say beets and this and this and this. Then somebody else come and tell you 5 more different things. Then this one come and they just keep coming down. And you're like, what the hell is this? Why is it 50 dudes telling me 50 different things to take? And who is these dudes and who asked you? I ain't asked, like, Why y'all sending me this? Don't click on one, because as soon as you click on anybody, they send you 1,000 people saying the same thing. And everybody got a different thing, and all of it's AI. Nobody making no money. It's like AI. And they come tell you, you can make a lot of money. All you got to do is go to Amazon, do this, hook your AI up, and you can make a lot of money. And I did it, and I got people getting my products. So I'm making thousands. I'm like, well, if you're making that much money, why you got time to try to tell me why you just ain't doing that? Who that's got everybody clicking on all these products, and you say you're making $9,000 a month? How you got time to stop making your 9,000 to tell me about it? Because if I'm making 9,000 a month, I ain't telling y'all nothing. I'm going to be trying to get 10, 11, 12, 13. No, they making $9,000 a month getting you to click on stuff, and they got time to come tell you to click on stuff. How you got time to tell me to click on when you're supposed to be clicking on? So you stop clicking on to tell me to click on? And you want me to come get some of this money? Where you ever know when somebody could get $50,000, they tell you, I'm getting $50,000, Pharaoh, but if you come, you could get half of it. You could come make some of this money that I'm making, so my money go down. Because that's basically what they telling you. Anytime somebody tell you I'm making all this money doing this, you can come do it too. You believe they're going to let you come and take some of their money? They basically saying, come take some of my money. Then they be like, comment, you want to take some of my money. So you comment, I want to take some of your money. Then they hit you, boom, in the thing, the DM. Then you go to DM, they say, send me $500. I'm going to show you how to take some of my money. Send me $150 or $75. I'm going to show you how to take some of my money. I'm making a whole lot of money, but send me $75. I'm going to show you how to make a whole lot of money, because I'm making all this money, but I got time to stop to show you how to get some of it. And I'm like, you just show me how to make a whole lot of money. Lie and say you make a whole lot of money, and if I pay you, you'll show me how to. You just show me how to make a whole lot of money. Be lying, telling me you're making a whole lot of money, and you're going to sell me your way to make money. You just show me. Now, how is our young generation, what they supposed to do? When the bus is going to be automated, the cabs is going to be Waymo, Amazon going to have robots doing all the work, teachers going to be automated, you're going to watch films, so it ain't going to be no teacher. So our young people, what kind of work are they going to do? Because it used to be a time you say, no, there's going to still be work. Not no more. They're replacing everything. You're going to pull your car into Jiffy Lube, and a robot going to change your oil. It ain't going to be no man change that oil. They're going to have it set up all automated. Why would they have a man in there where you could pull up and the thing come automatic, unscrew the thing, they'll have it pull up where the lights come on. When the lights come on, that means the car lined up. They got the thing under there going, boom, oil going to come out, arm going to come, boom, put the oil in there, you're going to go. They don't need no man to put no oil in your car. That job gone. New tires, gone. Ain't going to be no man put no tires on your car. Why they need them? All them jobs is gone. So what they doing is they letting the ones what people do, they letting them go out of business. They running the game. They letting certain business close down to make you think ain't no money in it. They lying. But they doing it in a slick way. They don't want to just fire you and replace you with robots. So they're going to pretend the business went out of business, let it close down, and then reopen it all automated. They're going to let Walgreens and all them close, and then they're going to reopen all automated ones. Ain't going to be no people in there. They're going to switch it over, but they ain't going to just take people out of the Walgreens and put people, they're going to let it close. And then they're going to say, oh, Walgreens is coming back with a new, and then they're going to reopen it. They just ain't going to hire your ass back. Anybody could see where it's going. You can see where it's going. All you got to do is look. Let me show you something. Because I don't want people to think I'm just talking. This is real deal. Look, watch this. If you go in Walgreens right now, they changed all of them. They changed all of them refrigerators. And all them refrigerators, they put this bulletproof like glass there. You could tell it's going to be self-service. Right? You could tell that they're going to have computers back there stocking this, right? They ain't even got the name. They ain't even got the picture of the product. I mean, they ain't even got the real product. They just got a picture of the product. All these just pictures. And it's like some bulletproof glass. And if you go look at them, when you go in there and you look at them, you can see it locked. And you're going to have to rake a code for it to open. Now, you can't tell if there's anything in there or not. Now, this could be stocked from the back with robots. With a robotic arm can just put that stuff on the shelf. And if you ain't got the code or whatever, you can't even open this. And they don't even need a lot of customers because ain't nobody going to be in the store anyway. I was in Arizona, and when I went by the college, they got stores. Ain't nobody in there. Ain't nobody in the store. On my soul, they got stores in Arizona by the university, around Scottsdale, that university. And them college kids can go over there and get whatever they want and just walk out. There ain't no cashier or nothing. It just charge you when you pick that stuff up and walk out. There ain't nobody in the store. It's open all night. It's open all day and all night. And they can just walk in there and get their stuff and walk out. Everything is scanned automatically when you grab it and when you walk out and taking out your account. Ain't no, man, it'll blow your mind. Anybody in Arizona will tell you. It's right across the street from that university. Not far from Scottsdale, whatever the name of that big university. And right across the street, it's open all night. It looked like one of these new gas stations. And them students can just go in there and get their stuff. There's nobody working there. There's nobody working there. There's no robot or nothing. You just go grab what you're going to go get and leave. Facts. They're not providing nothing for the next generation. Where they going to work at? What they going to do? Y'all think about that. What is the next generation going to do? Where they going to work at? Put it in the comments. Watch this. Put it in the comments and tell me where they going to work at. Because you ain't going to even be able to drive cabs. Victory.